Let's go! I just was like, what's up everyone? I'm here. You're welcome. What's going on, movers and groovers? Welcome to Emeroy TV, the place to move, groove, and grow. And today is another K-pop reaction video. Hope you guys are enjoying it. If it's your first time here, welcome. If it's your second, third, fourth, fifth, millionth time here, welcome back. I hope you guys are enjoying all the content, all the reaction videos, and other content that I'm sharing aside from that as well, because you know I do kind of share other stuff as well, and stuff that I'm equally as passionate about. But nonetheless, I appreciate you being here. If it's your first time here and you don't know who I am, and you're wondering like, what are the credentials of this random person who's not TikTok famous or Instagram famous? Meh. I've been dancing for over 20 years, choreographing, directing, and teaching for over 15. I've been dancing since I was a kid. Started my competitive dance journey in the early 2000s. Co-founded a competitive hip-hop crew called Family Business back in 2004. Toured with a professional hip-hop theater company called Antics. Worked with organizations such as Culture Shock, Mixed Elements, and Moving On Up Productions. And I currently direct a hip-hop entertainment company called Temper Tantrum. Make sure you check out their channel because they also do reaction videos like this, but with the cast and also other dance stuff. And while I'm in the process of, you know, doing quick plugs, make sure you guys check out my social media company's channel as well. And again, if it's your first time here and you're wondering why these reaction videos are so long, it's a three-part process. Part one is essentially my first impression to the choreography, the performance, and the song. A lot of the stuff I'm reacting to, I've never seen it. I may have heard it because my girlfriend's listening to a lot of this music all the time, but it's my first time, you know, actually watching it. So I'm sharing my impressions with my first impressions with the choreography, formations, you know, performance and rehearsal, everything. And essentially I'm just calling the action as it goes, very much like a sports commentator if you guys watch sports. I'm just calling the action as it goes. So part two is where we get to slow everything down and kind of get to analyze every sweet frame from, you know, the choreography, the execution, the formations, everything. And, you know, and I get to share with you guys insights while I'm analyzing this that I hope, you know, give you some information, some useful information for those of you guys who are aspiring dancers. Or even if you guys aren't aspiring dancers, I hope you guys are learning something from it. And, you know, in the process, I'm sharing with you guys things that I love, things that I think they're absolutely friggin' brilliant, and things that I know that they worked on for the upcoming rehearsal, because that leads up to part three. Watching a performance video, watching a performance on stage, or even watching a music video. It depends on what doesn't get me in trouble on YouTube. This is essentially where I get to see everything, you know, come full circle, because I don't know what the label, the choreographers, the artists, I don't know what any of their intention is. I'm taking everything as it is. So when they do certain things that confuse me, it's because I don't know what their intention is. If they do certain things at a weird angle that confuse me, anything that confuses me or that I'm wondering and pondering, I don't know what their intention is. So this is part three part three is essentially where I get a lot of those questions answered. This is also where I get to see their performance mode on, seeing it with the wardrobe, with the lights, the stage. I think every segment kind of builds on each other. So things that you know I missed in part one are answered in part two. Things I'm wondering in part two are answered in part three. So everything really kind of works together. So that's it. A little bit about me, a little bit about the whole process. Now let's get to the video. A little close on the right side. I love this. This is like the simple, like big movements and then going to like kind of like their own little party grooving out kind of thing. And just slow it down. Nice. One thing I've noticed with a lot of the choreography is that they do a lot of wide squat-ish type movements on some points. I love that. Great groove. I feel like a lot of people did that groove. When did this come out? Like 2017? Okay, I remember this part. Like he uses solo moment right here. So I'm excited to see what this looks like when it's up close. Yeah. Okay, so it makes sense why some of those dance moves, because those dance moves are definitely of some 2017 trending dance moves. Yeah. Great ripple. Nice way of hiding him from the diagonal. I love that. It goes like super like extended and then small movement and then small effortless and then big. Yep. Nice little cipher. And then that's what I was talking. If you guys were wondering who I was talking about the other time, this guy right here on the right. Shouts out to Movement Lifestyle. Rest in peace, their dance studio, man. Damn, man. A lot of big movements. This part is fucking sick. This is dab. Great use of the floor going from middle to the stage left. And they're just really like accenting what he's doing, even though they're not dancing. Nice hits. I love this jump rope kind of like groove. This part right here. Up and a hit into a groove. Those different textures are thrown out there, man. All of that happening with this, going from like hard to smooth. Great dynamic. Great. I fucking love that groove. He's killing it, man. Yeah, what I love about them is like the intensity they go into their moves, man. It's like a real throw into the face, but they also know how to really reel it back. Like, yeah, the simple, effortless part I was talking about, like, that's where like the performance really matters more. Yeah, Hobie's a freaking beast. Ooh, that was interesting movement on that, and just that Harlem Shake like movement. Hey, that's like that's. I don't know if you should, like, they're threatening you with a body roll or they're inviting you to join them for a body roll. Because it was... Oh, like a remote? Yeah, it was. I love how they just, like, stopped it at the wall. Alright, this is as far as we can go. We're done. Well, that's what my dancers do too. It's just funny. Okay, choreography. I think it's the complexity and the difficulty is in the way it's executed. Because I think I noticed a lot of big movements and then switching it up to the different textures. I feel like, you know, I'm seeing it's just not necessary at this point. I'm going to be dancing at a high level at that point. But again, that's one of the reasons I love these guys. Like these guys or any of these K-pop artists is because their level of choreography is nothing I see in the States. So it's really at the level of competition. So, and that's also keeping in mind that they're an artist and a singer and performer first and dancer last. And they're executing everything at such a high level. It's so good. Musicality, I think I'd have to really notice it more in the analysis. But what I really noticed more was the execution of it, how big and intense it was. throughout the whole time, but they also know how to reel you back in. Yeah, and I say my highlight part is really the fucking huge body roll session. It's like, because the song is like really in your face, but it's also like normally a body roll is kind of associated with something kind of sexy, but it's like, I'm gonna threaten you with a body roll. It feels like, you know, a very threatening body roll. So difficulty is not without a doubt there, because it's the level of execution and knowing how to, I'd say, code switch from like when to go hard, when to reel it back in. Great use of the floor. It's nice in terms of like a solo, a small group of 5, and then the whole group, and then their whole crew. So great, a lot of nice dynamics are happening. I think I mentioned that as I was watching, that there's a lot of really great textures of it, going from like a hard hitting, the small movements to the smooth movements. Yeah, so let's go right into the analysis. One thing just for me, because I'm, director mode for this part of the analysis, is spacing right here. It's right off the bat. Again, it's just for this moment. It might just have been for this moment. Like how close they are. No, is it? I don't know, it feels weird. Okay, because I don't know what the spacing is supposed to be, but their feet seem aligned. Their feet just seem a little bit further in. But that's it. It could have just been for this run through. I love that with his feet, man. Simple and big movements, and then hyping it up. Dang, he's a beast. So that's one thing I noticed. I kind of admire a lot in their choreography. It could just be me that's noticing. I noticed that they do a lot of these type of moments where they have like a wide squat kind of movement. So I noticed that they have this a lot. Each time I've seen them do it, from some of the videos I've seen, it's a really sick moment. This kind of like moment right here kind of inspired one of my choreography recently. Not this particular one, but I forgot which one it was, but it was another like wide squat moment I thought that looked really sick. So it kind of influenced my choreography. Great dynamics right here. Great dynamics. I think the execution, cleanliness doesn't really matter, because the execution is more important. And again, it goes back to them being artists first. Is like, notice how big his claps are, very arm based, and there's like a little bit more like forearm based. And so if you watch with your peripherals, which I do with a lot of this, I often watch like here in the middle, and I let my peripherals, like I watch everything else. And if I feel I see something really pop out, that's where I notice it. So if you watch with the peripherals, like you'll see the distinction of like this and this. And then also with your peripherals, you also notice, if you're talking about wardrobes or costuming, you'll see the difference of like, since this is a white room, you'll be noticed like just the body's floating, because it kind of blends. But I digress. Yeah, these are like definitely trend dances from 2017. Nice switch. 5, 6. Damn, he's really, like, because he's center, he's really bringing the energy. Everyone else just seems chill-ish doing it. It's interesting. Like, notice the energies. He's going really in. Everyone else kind of doing it, but like, and it works because he's in center. I fucking love that, man. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I've seen at this point, I've seen Jimin. I've seen him kill it in performances, for this particular rehearsal video or dance video, I really feel like he's just kind of going through the motions. He's doing it. It's an energy thing you're noticing. Like if you again use your peripherals and watch him and watch the two on the outside, they're really like going off, but he's kind of just going through the motions. But it's also like one of those things, you know, if I was working with him as a director or a choreographer or even any of my dancers, I'd be like, I know he's gonna kill it once it's on stage. Again, it could just be this particular run through. There's a lot of context I don't know. Like he might have been having an off day or whatever's happening, which is causing him to be like that. But again, context matters a lot. But what I'm just seeing here is like, as I've seen him perform prior in other rehearsal videos, I've seen him kill it. This one, it feels like he's kind of walking through it. I mean, he's still hitting the moves the way it needs to be hit. But there's a clear, stark contrast with how the energy is, because there's doing the movements and placing it, but then there's energy in terms of the full outness with it. So, and I've seen him go full out in these rehearsal videos too. So, okay, he had the best spot. Okay, watch him. He has the best spot. No, he didn't have to move at all. I was like, yeah, I gotta move. You fuckers gotta move. Especially him. From the top of the diagonal, he was like, he's already anticipating it. Look at him turn. Boom. Like, they're still doing the kind of doing it, but he's ready to go. Because he's gotta hit that spot. Go. Because he's gotta go all the way back. Oh, there we go. He's like killing at this part. Oh, that was clever. Like a nice little like doing it first. Everyone does it. Bam, bam. Like a little army here. God, look at the use of that floor. Look how spread out that is. And this is a pretty big studio to fit all these dancers in it. And then they bring it back in, make it compact. And then again, these compact type of formations are perfect for moments like this, like a groove. It looks sick. Da, 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 go, go. That was great. That was sick. Yeah, not so much like dancing here, but it's great. They're just getting to the atmosphere to amp him up. Again, great use of the floor going because they were on stage left, now they're on stage right. Now they're gonna, obviously they're gonna bring it back to center. But yeah, this part right here, that. I love that. I mean, because I just want to go back to like illustrating textures, because I feel like a lot of people who are gonna watch this on YouTube, a lot of people are non-dancers watching this. So like I just kind of, I know you guys watching on the stream, I think you're getting to the point of like the different textures. But I want to reiterate it for those of you who are watching for me for the first time. So, so here, up, hit. So like nice extension to that hit. Then this moment right here changes that texture, going from very extended and intense, whoa, hit, boom, texture change right there. And then even that, there's those distinct grooves in that. Chill, hit, hit, hit. Those are nice little texture changes that I think even if you're doing a solo choreography would add, I'd say, flavors to it, so to speak. Because a lot of people go into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. but or like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But how do you do it? How do you do it differently? Like 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6. So just different things. There's other things as well. There's like dynamics, levels, and all that. But that moment right there shows the variety, the flavor you can potentially add using texture. Look at that. And then there's very big movements. Great pickup. Boom. Love that part. Beast in it. Oof. Oof. Damn, so good. Then again, going from like the super intense kind of like groove, intense, then chill. We're chilling now. Boom, going back to the intensity. And they're like interweaving it throughout. Intense, chill, intense, chill. Chill, intense, chill. Boom. RM looks like he's about to battle someone in the cipher, man. It's a nice little breather moment with the simple movements. This is interesting. This part kind of makes me think it's a Harlem Shake, but they're also just waving. Okay, so for those of you guys who are watching me on stream, a cipher is a dance circle, or in terms of like hip hop in general, it's all the same in a sense. A cipher is a circle, a battle circle, or a dance circle, those type of things. In dance terms, the cipher dancers go in, take a turn, and all that stuff. But it can also be a battle cipher. So like that's why I say like, oh, I felt like RM's gonna just throw down in a cipher right now, like he's about to throw a round against someone who's battling, and especially as a rapper, it's him, you guys sharing that he was from the underground, it's normal, like you go, you do your thing in a cipher, like do your thing, wait. So it's also, where else is a cipher included? Yeah, there's a lot of dance styles, a lot of elements in hip hop have that. I think they also have that for DJ battles, graffiti art battles. The cipher artists are going off and doing their own thing. So the cipher, I think, has always been an essential part of hip hop, and even those who've been influenced by rap or dancing, b-boying, graffiti art, DJing. The cipher has always been part of battling. Has always been a part of hip hop. Boom. I fucking love it, dude. I'm like, this part, oh, the nice little wind up, because it's so huge. Boom, boom. And I like how he's holding him back, like hold me back. Like, we about to freaking attack them with body rolls right now. It's so cool because you wouldn't expect it. I feel like you wouldn't expect it with this type of music. It's so visual too, because it's visual because it's clumped. See, like this were like again very close, just repetitive grooves, and it's super visual as fuck. Now they spread it out to do some other interaction work. Yep. And then mic drop. Let's walk to the wall and destroy it. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If anything I've shared already from here, it should already be through the whole analysis of it. Great, a lot of things. Let's go right into the performance video, whichever one I pick. He's out. That outfit is sick. It looks like he's going on a sneaking mission, but he decided to throw a concert instead. Like a spy mission. He's actually a spy that can also sing. Yo, the pyrotechnics are fucking sick, dude. Yeah, I hope he's fucking... He's a great performer too. I remember liking a lot of his stuff too. Damn, this is definitely a different vibe from like this when I first started reacting to them. Because I started reacting to them like in 2019. Definitely a different vibe and style. That jacket is fire. Wow, that's a great wide right there. That jacket's sick too. Wow, man. Just hearing the crowd just a little bit too. Just hearing the raw audio, man. Ooh, that jacket. I want that jacket right there. Or shirt? I can't tell. Ooh, let's go. That stage presence right there. Hey, fuck it up, dude. See, again, this is where the stage, the use of the floor worked out, because now like you're looking somewhere else now. This is some epic fucking shots. Whoever, like, where this camera placement is fucking great, man. Ooh. Hey. God, this is sick. Damn, he really owned that moment with the crowd, man. Let's go, Hobie. Those mics are sick. Let's go! I just was like, what's up, everyone? I'm here. You're welcome. Dang! Oh, camera awareness. Stage presence. Oh, wow! Damn! They brought the army, like, for real. Like, holy shit! Wow! That great use of the floor. See, there we go. Like Jimin's fucking killing it on the stage now, man. Great hero shot. That was, wow. That was fucking fantastic. Damn, that was great. Pyrotechnics at the end. I love it when they're able to do that. It makes the experience that much more explosive with the dancing, and it just goes to show like the dancing is only a very small portion of it, especially for these artists, because the whole I mainly comment on the dancing part, which is like that's what I do. That's a lot of my career, but them dancing is just a small portion of their career, because there's the singing, the performing, but then everything else goes into it just amplifies what they do to a whole new level, which is why like I think everyone plays a vital role, from the producers, the what do you call it, the labels, the stage manager, the people putting together these shows can really help sell the product, which is them. And I think that was beautifully executed, to be honest. So that's it. All right, so that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you hit like, subscribe, share this with friends who you think might enjoy it, and make sure to, hit that bell notification, get those, so you are notified when I go live with this. So that way, you can potentially see me react to your favorite artists live. And Max and I, my girlfriend, who's been amazing at modding the chat, we kind of like try to make it into like a kind of a fun game to have everyone involved, so that way they're not just waiting for a list. There are different ways for us to kind of like we created kind of a leaderboard to see like who will be at the top, and I get this is based off donations when we're doing the Kickstarter. We might do something different, or I might do it using a randomizer wheel. So it just depends on like the different approaches I want to do, because I know waiting for just a list might just get boring and you're like, oh god, he's not even there yet. So I want to make sure that it's a unique experience when you're with me on the stream and I'm reacting to this stuff. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Emeroy TV. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.